everybody. Midlife Media here, and I've got another box from Vinegar Syndrome I'm going to open up. This is my September package, along with a few other things that I've added over the last couple weeks. They had a Summer Fest sale that I added a few things on, and I just got this in today. Let's open it up and see what I got. Alright, first I'm going to show you the ones that I got with my subscription, and then we'll move on to the ones that I added on later. First up is The Incredible Melting Man. I've not seen this one. Actually, I haven't seen any of the movies in this month's bundle. And the case looks just like the slip. And this one is about an astronaut who burns all of his other crew that are in space to a crisp, but somehow he is able to return to Earth. He wakens in a hospital bed only to discover that his body is disintegrating. Worse, he begins to develop an instinctual urge to kill, learning this is the only way to maintain his strength. So he escapes from the hospital and begins to ravage the nearby countryside, brutally murdering all of those who cross his path. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good about this, so this one's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most out of my package. Yeah, cool slip. And this one I think was yeah, this one's a 4K. Then this one, I mean, it looks cool. The slipcover is really sweet. This one is Guns and Guts, and it's a double feature with Hot Snake. And it looks like it's some kind of, I think it's an Italian Western. And I'm not really big into Westerns, so I'll definitely give it a shot. Hot Snake is a sadistic and ruthless outlaw who has been terrorizing the town of Hot Snake. A bounty hunter named Emiliano is hired by the local sheriff to hunt down the outlaw after he murders a woman and steals money belonging to the army. And then Guns and Guts is about an outlaw and a scorned husband. Both team up to track down and kill the man that wronged them. Yeah, like I said, I'm not big into westerns, but I'll give it a shot. There is one, it's called a spaghetti western. That's what Italian westerns are referred to, and I don't know why I can't remember the name of it, but there is one spaghetti western release from Vinegar Syndrome that I did get early on. I did watch it first before I bought it, and I thought it was pretty awesome. God, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, yeah, I'll definitely watch it. Maybe I'll like it. This one is The Birds 2, Lands End. Never seen this one. I didn't even know there was a sequel to The Birds. I do have the 4K of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, which is a great film. I don't think this one is going to be a great film by the looks of it. But again, I'm willing to watch anything. Because who knows, maybe it'll be fun. This one is Ted and Mary have just moved with their two youngest daughters to the sleepy coastal town of Gull Island so that Ted can complete work on his thesis. Everything couldn't seem more picturesque about their new seaside home, that is, except for the increasing number of aggressively behaving birds. And then basically they just encounter an invasion of birds, and they try and figure out how to stop it. Anyway, cover looks cool. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome slips usually do look amazing, regardless if the movie is amazing or not. This one is a box set, Forgotten Jolly Volume 5. I do, of course, have the first 4 box sets. There's the front. Very cool. I love these box sets. They look so awesome. In the back. And then the side showing the films. And the films on this one are A White Dress for Marielle, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Tropic of Cancer and 9 Guests for a Crime. Let me open that up. Well, top has some different artwork on it. Very cool. Let's see if we can get these out of here. So there's White Dress for Marial. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. This one says when Marial was a little girl, she witnessed her father murder her mother along with an adulterous lover before killing himself. Years later, Marial has invited a group of friends over for a party at an isolated villa. As the festivities progress, an increased sense of debauchery and hedonism befalls the group, only for their perverse fun and games to be disrupted by the arrival of a mysterious killer. Yeah, I love a lot of these jolly films, so I'm excited to check all these out. There's the Tropic of Cancer. Explains the artwork on the top of the box. And this one is Fred and Grace Wright are vacationing in Haiti in hopes of repairing their failing marriage when they run into an old friend, Dr. Williams. Excited to share the news of his latest work, Williams explains that he's developed a powerful aphrodisiac which doubles as a hallucinogen. Intrigued by the discovery, the couple quickly finds themselves embroiled in a high-stakes plot to steal the drug, all while a mysterious killer or killers begin viciously doing away with anyone who gets too close. Cool. And then the third one in this set was that 9 Guests for a Crime. And this one is about 9 members of an extremely rich and hateful family have decided to have a month-long reunion on a remote island in the Mediterranean. No sooner than their arrival, old grudges, resentments, and feuds make themselves known, along with allusions to some more of the macabre events in their past. But when their boats are torched, thus stranding them without any connection to the mainland, it becomes clear that someone is not willing to let old wounds heal. A fact made all more clear as bodies start to pile up. Yeah, these all look really cool. Definitely looking forward to checking those out. Alright, and then these are the add-ons. This one is from a partner label, AGFA, the films of Doris Wishman, The Moonlight Years. This is the second set of a series of 3 that they're supposed to bring out. And there's all the movies that come with it. This one comes pretty stacked. It's got Bad Girls Go to Hell, Indecent Desires, Another Day, Another Man, My Brother's Wife, A Taste of Flesh, The Sex Perils of Paulette, Too Much Too Often, The Hot Month of August, and Passion Fever. So wow, that's a lot. I don't think the first set had quite a few, but I don't think it had that many. And then it's got its own slipcover as well. Very cool. And there's the case. And I'm not going to read about all these, and actually it doesn't even really tell you what they're all about because there's too many in here. So there's the back. Right. Yeah. Doris Wishman films are definitely an acquired taste, but I enjoy them. The back of this box too has magnets on it, so evidently you can stack it next to the other one, so they'll all connect together, I guess. You can kind of see them in the front too, so that's kind of cool. And then this second add-on, Trashy Lady. I believe this was a Peakorama release. With Ginger Lynn. This is an old release, but they released during their Summerfest sale, they released a slipcover for it. So I just bought the movie and the slip since I didn't have it. And this one says Gangster Dutch, played by Harry Reams, has just been left by his regular dame Jessie, played by Cara Lott. With the third annual gathering of the Brotherhood merely weeks away, Dutch is desperately in need of a new girl. Upon being introduced to the beautiful Catherine, played by Ginger Lynn, a cigarette girl working at the hottest speakeasy in town, the Paradise Club, Dutch is immediately smitten but soon discovers, to his dismay, that Catherine is a good girl. Determined to not let her get away, he enlists the help of Rita, a rough broad who also happens to be the favorite squeeze of a rival gangster, Louis, played by Herschel Savage, to transform Catherine into the perfect trashy lady. Got Pandoras Mirror, another Peakorama title. I don't remember if this was a new one or they just put out a slit for it. I think it's new. And there's the front of the case, looks just like the slit, and the back. And this one says, while out for lunch with a friend, Pandora feels an unexplained compulsion to visit a small antique shop. While browsing, a large mirror catches her attention, seemingly casting a spell over her. Despite warnings by the shopkeeper to be wary of its powers, Pandora cannot overcome her strange desire to gaze into it, visiting the store again and again, each time learning a little bit more about the mirror's debauched past and corrupting powers. That sounds pretty cool. And then finally, another Peakorama release. This is a Blu-ray upgrade, or is it 4K? I can't remember. Yeah, this is a 4K, so it's The Young Like It Hot and Sweet Young Foxes double feature. This was supposedly one of the best Peakorama titles that they released very early on, so they decided to re-release it in 4K. This one says, trouble is brewing at a small town phone helpline. The girls have just found out that they are slated to be replaced by computers. Determined to show their bosses that technology is no match for their skills, they begin offering their callers erotic conversations, the likes of which have never been heard before. A fast-paced comedy on why the human touch will always outvalue automation. And then the second movie, I guess this one is about the Sweet Young Foxes. It's a summer and beautiful young college freshman Laura is home from school and bored out of her mind. With her boyfriend out of town and her friends offering only limited fun, Laura decides to spend the summer finding herself. Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. It's supposed to be like probably about the best Peakorama that they've ever released, so can't wait to look at this one. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and we'll see you.